Hey guys, Darcy here today, or tonight because it's dark. Look at this. I want to do a simple video on chopping and looping up a beat. If you're an artist, you're recording a demo at home, this is going to apply to you. I work with artists where, they'll record something and they have a hook idea to maybe not the exact hook of the beat that I sent them, or, maybe they're just not understanding what the hook is. And, or maybe the beat is like just a rough skeleton idea. I got a couple of bars and a couple of change ups and they have a cool idea and they want to, kind of structure the song. Well, it's common that they just don't know, because they're not the ones recording, how to take that beat and loop it up. So let's go into something real simple today. So let's jump into GarageBand here, because a lot of people in these situations are going to be recording to free software like this. So we have like a blank template, basically starter, and you got like 120 BPM, which is your starter. Okay. Now if I go and open up and drop a beat in here, so I'll drop this one in here, and you can see the track was already named it, because I tried this before. And first thing we're gonna do is we drag it in. Don't just leave it anywhere. Bring it to the very beginning. That's number one. Okay, it's fundamental, but you'd be surprised. So you bring it to the very beginning. Now the first thing you need to do, look at the name of hopefully your producer has put this in the name of the file or the folder or something that came with the beat. What is the BPM, or what is the tempo? Okay, so you see here I have my file name 146. You can see on the track here 146 BPM. BPM is tempo. In GarageBand we have tempo right here. We're gonna double click, type 146. The reason being, when we go to make edits, we want to be making edits on the grid. Where it says 1, 5, 9. These are how many bars. If I scroll in, you'll see, we have bar 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and pretty much everything in hip hop is structured in some kind of division of 4, right? You got a 4-bar intro here. Then you got, 16 bars that follow. So you do 4 plus 16, you get 20, because I'm doing the math live here. That's your verse, right? And then you're going to have some kind of like hook. This beat in particular is kind of more of a freestyle beat. It's kind of just constantly changing itself up. But the idea is that you're going to probably do some kind of chops and divisions of 4, 4, 8, 16, right? So if let's say, bring us back to 120 and the beat is kind of all over the place, how do you know where to really chop it? It's going to get kind of weird. Like, see, I'm trying to chop on a grid point, but it's like not really finding the beat. It's just going to make your life hard. It's going to make it difficult. It's going to get messy, and more than likely, you're not going to get good results. So let's bring us back to 146. Now what we'll see is, when we look at these big divisions of 4, right? The first 4 bars, and then 5. The beginning of 5, boom, that's your intro. Now with GarageBand, it's Command T to split. I'm not a GarageBand expert, so expert. So this is all that I know. So I'm just gonna do a bunch of splitting. But let's listen to this beat. Right, and so let's say the beat's playing. Let's say we go here. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars. Right. Let's say that the artist who's on this wants to introduce that intro again. You would split and drag this out. Then you go back and copy this, and I've already selected here, and click paste. Bring that back. I was too far. Right, and then you have a change up. This is probably gonna be a bad one, but you'll hear it as it is. Right, like it's not the greatest change up and whatever, but if you have good ideas and you're rapping along or singing along and you got some structure ideas, you can go and make these changes. You can just literally put this on the grid, chop this at different points, select the track, Command T or whatever the software's keyboard shortcuts are, or right clicking and whatever it tells you to do, split at playhead, right? You can go and you can get all these pieces and you can space them out, right? Kind of go every so many bars and just go split. Maybe I like this section a lot here and I can like loop it, because maybe that's what the tool has, so I can loop it out like that. Basically, This is all you need to know. You just need to know the BPM or the tempo. You put that in. You make sure it's lined up with the grid. And then you start splitting it and just chopping it up and laying it how you want. Then you can go and create yourself your new track, which is not those short keys. I don't know what the short keys in this are. New track. You go create yourself an audio track, and then you would set yourself up for some recording, right? You would record to it, and then that way you can send it back to the producer that you're working with, and then they'll have an idea. You send them both the chopped up version of the beat and your vocals, and then they have an idea what to do with it. So that's really all there is to it. And hopefully you found this really helpful. If you're somebody in that position, I know there's people who I work with that are going to find this beneficial, because I'm always trying to explain this in a DM, and I figured I'll just make a video for it. Anyways, have a good one, y'all. Peace, and I'm out.